Okay, can everybody see my screen? Awesome. All right, everybody's seeing it. All right, well, I want to start out with just giving a little bit of additional clarity to the different starting options that we have. We've designed a pretty amazing plan here, and we had to do it with a lot of factors in mind. We had to think about the size of the global market. We had to think about how much disposable income people have around the world. In various parts of the world, a $100 auto ship just does not work for a company anymore. And so we had a lot of factors that we built in, and we wanted to be able to keep that monthly down as low as $10, and in fact, give people a free option that they could just get in and get started and start building a business and start making money. Folks, when I'm talking to people about this, I only give them two options. Either you want to get started fast and you want to start making money right away, or you want to get in for free. Those are the only two options that I give people, because we've really taken away all the reasons for people to say no. And think about that. How many times have you been able to say that? If you've been involved in this industry before, there was always a reason to say no. Now there's no reason to say no, because everybody can get in at the U-free level. At the very least, go around, poke around, get on some chats, go do some searches, enter your profile, put some pictures in there, go look around, see what other people are doing, and start building a business. Even if you can't get started with money, there's no reason for people not to get in. So let me go over these just real quickly, and then we're going to go into the compensation plan. At the U-free level, you may enroll other people. There's been a little bit of confusion there. Yes, you can enroll other people, and you may upgrade to any one of the packages at any time. There's no restriction there. Now, you will not be eligible to receive bonuses. Okay, you have to become qualified first. To do that, you have to upgrade to the UBiz, the UExpert, or the UPro. By the way, we're going to be putting this information on the site, so if you can't take notes fast enough to keep up with me, don't worry, it will be up there in the next day or so. This was kind of our first draft, but we'll get it up on the site here pretty quickly. The other way to get promoted is to generate 2 paid sign-up orders, and upgrades do not count. These are first-time buyers when they first come in. And these 2 individuals will immediately move up to the next qualified advisor in your upline, and you will not receive any bonuses on those 2. Once you've done 2, then you're fully qualified, and from then on you can go ahead and continue sponsoring people, start building your downline out, and collect the bonuses. Now, once you do become qualified, though, there is an activity requirement. You have to be an active advisor in order to be paid. In order to do that, you've got to generate 5 SV. SV stands for sales volume. Our $10 package happens to generate 5 SV. So either you can buy the $10 package yourself, or you can sell one to a non-advisor, someone who is not an advisor that just wants to get in, try out the program, go in and put some pictures in, do some searches, and just really use our product. So either way, you will be eligible for the 4 to Freedom bonus. And this is really important, folks. Important thing I'm going to talk about on the call tonight is the 4 to Freedom bonus. You will be eligible for that once you become a qualified advisor. Now, you will not be eligible for the upline 4 to Freedom bonus or the upline U Pro bonus. Neither one of those will you qualify for because you have not generated a total of $60 in sales volume. And you'll be able to do that over time. You can accumulate it. Once you get to $60, then you'll be eligible for those bonuses. If you enroll uniters, this last point is important, that are not advisors, then any sales volume that they generate, you get credit for. So you will not have to go out and buy the product yourself if you don't want. I really think you should, so that you can go out and show people how it works. You can put your profile in and go ahead and use it, but it's not required. You can either buy it or sell it. As long as you generate 5 SV, you're good to go. Now, the is the U Find. This is for people that want to just use the product only. They are not allowed to enroll anyone, and they're not allowed to receive bonuses. They can upgrade, and again, we'll go into some of this detail on the site. I'm not going to go into everything right here today, but they can upgrade and become an advisor if they want to, either for free or by paying the $24 for the e-business center. That should be U-Business Center. We've got a typo there. But you may not upgrade to the U-Pro package. You can only qualify for the U-Pro package on your very first paid order to Unittus. After that, you cannot upgrade. So it's a one-time shot, a one-time opportunity to get in at the U-Pro level. And we'll talk about the benefits of that a little further down. Let me throw this out of the way here. All right, the U-Biz. This is our $34 package. It includes the $10 for the first monthly subscription plus the $24 for the U-Business Center. And you are now fully qualified to receive bonuses. You're a qualified advisor. You've generated your 5B. You are good to go. You may not, though, upgrade to the U-Pro package once you're in. You have to do that from the very first order. You will be eligible for 50% of the U-Team bonus, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. You will be eligible for the 4 to Freedom, and that's a big one. You definitely want to be able to be qualified for that. But you won't be qualified for either the Upline or the Upline U-Pro, and again, we'll talk about these as we move forward. The U-Expert is basically the same thing as the U-Biz, but you're just generating now a 20 SV off the $35 product package, and you'll now receive 75% of your U-Team bonus. And of course, the granddaddy of them all, the one that we always want to go with first. If people cannot go to this level, that's why we have the other levels. We want to make the program accessible to everyone. But if you can do it, the U-Pro level is where you want to be. You want to come in at that level, and you want to encourage people to come in at that level if all possible. If they can't afford it, that's great. We have other options. You can always step them down. But it's in their best interests, and you'll see here in a little bit why you want to encourage them to come in at the U-Pro if they're really interested in making money fast. If they really want to get started quickly and really start building the business, this is where they want to be. They come in at the U-Discover level, which is our top package. And of course, the second month is free. I'm sure most of you all know that. You're now fully qualified with all your SV requirements for a total of 8 weeks. So you got 8 weeks to go out and build your business with nothing else to worry about. Just go out and start building your check, start filling up your U-Wallet with money, and when that thing finally comes due 8 weeks later, you're going to have plenty of money in there to pay for it. All right, you'll be eligible for 100% of your team bonus. You notice up until now it was either 50% or 75%. This is 100%, so you don't miss out on any money. And the last 2 bullets are the big ones. You'll be eligible for the Upline 4 to Freedom bonus and the Upline U-Pro bonus. And these both add up quickly. If you do not come in at the U-Pro level, any bonuses that you would normally get go right past you, right to your upline, till they find the next person that's generated a total of 60 SV. Now, eventually, you will get here. Everybody that stays in the program and accumulates volume, they're going to get to 60 SV at some point. But the U-Pro package gives you that from day one. And so you don't have to worry, you don't have to wait, and you don't have to miss out on any bonuses. So let me just switch my screen over here. And we're going to go take a look at the comp plan. We're just going to kind of walk through it page by page. Let me have a little drink of water here. As you know, our compensation plan is called the March to a Million plan. It's designed to get us to 1 million members and to get 1 million members into your downline. Coincidentally, there's also $1 million kind of a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow where when you make the chairman level, we're going to actually write you a check for $1 million. So we kind of have 2 ideas here built into one. And the March to a Million, we really think it's pretty adequately named because unlike other network marketing companies that measure their distributor forces in the thousands, we intend to measure ours in the millions. And we're really excited to get there. And everything that we've built has been designed to get us there. What do you guys think of these pins? Did they turn out beautiful? Yeah, there they are. There you go. Yeah, I think the designers did just an amazing job putting these things together. And we're looking forward to giving away a bunch of them here in the coming days, weeks, months, and years. So let me move on and we'll start talking. As you can see here, and I'm sure all of you have read through these pages, there are 11 ways to earn income with Unitus, basically broken out into 2 different categories. The ones you want to focus on first are the personal immediate income category. These are the ones that are going to put the money into your pocket right away. And I know everybody on the call is interested in that. We kind of established that at the beginning of the call. So these are the 4 bonuses that you're really going to want to key in on. And the first one is that 4 to freedom. This is your goal. Folks, every single person on this line, you want to focus on 4 to freedom. And I'll tell you exactly what you need to do to get there. You've still got plenty of time, but we need to get busy. That's the key. One of my favorite sayings is you got to get temporarily busy so you can be permanently lazy. Folks, that's what you need to do in this business. There are 2.3 billion internet users out in the world today. How many of them are going to be in your downline? That is the key. So, we're going to focus on those 4 primarily. I'm also going to cover the executive career income because it's great to get money fast and put money in your pocket and start seeing nice paychecks coming in. That's wonderful. We love that. But we'd also like to know that there's some real money, some big money available to us as we build this into a career. Right now we're starting out part-time. We've got jobs, most of us. We're looking to earn additional income. But it'd be nice to know that at some point we can transition over to Unitus as a career and make a life from this. And we've designed both. So let me move on to the page here. The 4 to freedom bonus. Now, we're going to be adding a little bit of information to this page because it's not quite giving you as much information as you really need to know. First and foremost, this bonus is available to you individually only once. You only can qualify for this during your first calendar week, complete calendar week in the business. Now, let's say that you signed up on Wednesday this week. I know probably a lot of people on this call probably signed up on Wednesday. You have 1 complete pay period. Remember, our pay periods run from Saturday at midnight to Saturday at midnight Pacific time, because the servers are here in Las Vegas, at least for now. So you have 1 complete calendar week. If I go look at my calendar here, since you came in on Wednesday the 11th, you would have until Saturday the 21st, because you need 1 complete week. And this was only a partial week this week. In any case, if you came in on Wednesday the 11th, you would have until the 21st January. So everyone on this line has at least 8 more days that they can qualify for this bonus. That is plenty of time, folks, to go out and get Ford paid members. All you need are 4 paid members. It doesn't matter if I'm in at the $10 level, $34, $59, $149. It doesn't matter. You just need 4 paid memberships, and you're there. And that includes upgrades. So if you sponsor somebody that comes in for you free, and as long as they upgrade before next Saturday night at midnight Pacific, that counts. Just get 4 people in and you qualify for the bonus. Now, how does the bonus work? Every week, we're going to take a portion of the worldwide bonus pool. We're going to add up all, as I said, we're already in over 60 countries around. We're going to take the sales volume cumulative globally, and we're going to take a pretty good percentage of that capital, and we're going to put it into this pool every week. Now, why are we doing this? Very seldom do you get to take part in a worldwide pool in your very first week. And the reason is because we really want people to focus on it, folks. Think about what would happen to your business if everybody got in and focused on getting 4 people in their first week. Imagine, your business would absolutely explode. If you concentrate on this one bonus, ignore the other 10 for right now. Your goal is to get 4 people by next Saturday, and then ingrain that same philosophy in them. And everybody's pushing to get everybody to get 4 people by the end of that first week. This business will blow out around the world like you cannot imagine. And as Steve just said, they would never leave and they would build. You're exactly right. Nothing makes people stick like success, folks. When they taste victory, when they see that they're going to be making some money, they get excited. You just got to go out and share the dream, share the passion, show them the platform, do some searches for them, let them get in, let them play with it. If you can get those 4 people and you focus, that's all you want to focus on. Get your 4, that is your goal personally by next Friday. But then what's your goal and what's your goal and what's your goal then? To get them to focus on getting 4 by that, I'm sorry, I said Friday, I meant Saturday. I'm sorry, I don't want to confuse anyone. It's Saturday. If you get them to focus there, you're going to do exactly what you need to do. And what we're going to do is take this worldwide bonus pool and we're going to break it up amongst all the people that qualify. And you're going to get a prorated share, or a prorated allocation, I should say. We're not a share. A prorated allocation of that pool based on how much sales volume you have generated. Now, let me give you an example. And we're going to put this on the page, but this is really important to understand. And let's say that I signed up at the U-Pro level for $149. The U-Pro package has a sales volume of $60 associated with it. And let's say then that I go out and I enroll 4 more people at the U-Pro level. So in total, I have generated $60 times 5, or 300 sales volume off of my efforts in the business. Now let's say someone else comes in at dollars. Now when they do that, they generate 5 in sales volume. And let's say they go out and they sponsor 4 more people at that same level. So they have generated 25 SV. Now I've generated 300 SV. So guess what happens? I get a 12 times bigger portion of the pool than they do. Folks, I hope you understand what that means. It benefits us to come in at the highest possible level. It benefits the people that we're sharing this with to come in at the highest possible level. It gives them a leg up on the For to Freedom pool because when they qualify, they will have already generated more sales volume. So again, if I come in at 149 and I sponsor 4 people at 149 versus the person that comes in at 34 and sponsors 4 people at 34, I make 12 times more money. Keep that in mind, folks, at the higher levels. Now, one thing I want to share with you here is that you will receive 50% of your total allocation. And then you might say, well, Mark, what happens to the other 50%? Where does it go? Well, that goes to your upline. Because if you have generated 60 PV so far, you now are qualified for the For to Freedom upline bonus. Because as I said, the For to Freedom bonus itself, you can only qualify for that by calendar week. After that's done, you're done. You can't ever qualify for it again. It's new people started and locked in very, very quickly. Here, what I want to do is encourage our downline, our U team, to go out and do the same thing. Do that, you're going to benefit, and you can get paid for this every single week. Week after week after week after week, because you're always bringing new people into the business. If you enroll that person and they achieve the Florida Freedom bonus pool, as you can see over here on the graph on the right, if I can move this over here, you see this graph right here. The person that enrolls the 4 that qualifies for the pool makes 50% of the allocation. Their sponsor, their upline, gets 25%, then 10%, 10%, and 5%. So for people 4 levels below you, you're going to pick up money every time any one of them gets the Florida Freedom pool. This is going to be an incredible bonus, folks, because everybody in all levels of the organization is going to be focused on getting those 4. This bonus is hot. This is where you're going to make some money. And this is not only are you going to make some money, which is great, and don't get me wrong, that's the name of the game. But think of the stability and the excitement and the momentum that you're going to build in your group if people are pushing for this bonus. And I can hear the calls now. On Wednesday night, we're going to be saying, look, you've only got a couple days left. On Thursday night, you've got to make it. You've got to sponsor a couple more people. You've got to get into that pool by Saturday night. Folks, this is going to explode your business. Get excited about the Florida Freedom. It's where you want to go. All right, I got to move on. I'm pretty excited about some of this stuff, but these bonuses are just really cool. The U Pro bonus. This one, for every U Pro that you sponsor and you enroll into the program, you're going to make a $25 bonus. This is kind of like a fast start bonus. For each and every person, you get that check. Now also you get an email that says, go ahead now and apply for your Payoneer card, your virtual Diamond Unittus card. And you can go into the U debit card on the U-Business, sorry, getting my acronyms mixed up, the U-Business Center, and apply for your card. I know a lot of people have already applied for their cards. A lot of people have already been approved and activated. So by the time money gets loaded into your U-Wallet next Friday, you're going to be in good shape. Once you have sponsored one U-Pro, you will get that email and you're welcome to go in there and apply for it as quickly as possible. And then again, when you have accumulated 60 PSV, you're now eligible for the upline U-Pro bonus. And again, if you have not qualified yet, this money rolls past you and goes up to the next qualified person. And we roll $10, $10, and $5, up 3 more generations in the organization. These 2 bonuses, folks, are going to be where you're going to pick up a lot of your initial money in the program. Actually, these 4 bonuses, because they both have 2 components. They both have an individual component, and they both have an upline component. Now, the U Pro bonus here, you can qualify for this forever. As long as you're enrolling those, you can just get that bonus over and over and over again. The only bonus that has a time limit is the Florida Freedom. All right, just so you understand that. Now, let's talk a little bit about our pay plan and when we actually pay out. As I said, our weeks go from Saturday night at midnight to Saturday night at midnight, Pacific time. All activity that is booked during that time period, we will be running the bonuses that week, and you will be paid into your U-Wallet that next Friday. And we'll send you an email that says, congratulations, we've just loaded money into your U-Wallet. If you have already applied and got accepted for your virtual debit card, you can go in there and draw the money out. You'll be all set to go. And transfer it to another person to help them pay their way in the business. There's all kinds of opportunities and ways to use this. If you leave enough money in that U-wallet, which we highly recommend you do, then when your monthly comes around, we'll just take it out of your U-wallet and we won't charge your credit card. So your business will just fund itself based on all the money that's in your U-wallet. And we give you a recommended drawdown amount so that you can leave enough in there to pay your monthly bonuses, so that just in case your credit card were to fail, you wouldn't lose out on anything, because we'll take the money out of your U-wallet, and then you can be assured that if you're on vacation or your credit card expired or something, you'll know that you'll always be current and active and not miss out on anything. All right, next bonus. Now this is where you start looking at your UPIN bonuses. And as you can see here, we've got a number of them. There are a total of 24 different PIN levels in the company, all the way from advisor to the managers up to 5-star, executives, directors, and then presidentials, and then on up to chairman. And the qualifications for these are listed across the top here. Manager, as I have said before, this is your immediate goal. This is where the 4 to Freedom comes in. You want to get to the manager level by having 4 personally enrolled uniters or advisors in that first calendar week. That is your goal. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't eventually get there. It's not a race. Some people get there quick. Some people take a little longer. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you get there. That's what really matters. The first initial goal in the business is to get to the manager level. That's when things start to click for you. Your intermediate goal is to get to executive. And I want to talk a little bit about how you get promoted through these PIN levels and how this works. As you can see here, we have a thing called manager legs, executive legs, and director legs. Now what that means, if you want to go from manager to 1-star manager, what do you have to do? Well, to get to manager, you have to have enrolled four paid people into the business. To get to 1-star manager, you have to have a manager in one of your legs. Now let me explain what a leg means. If I've enrolled 4 people, I have 4 people on my first level. If anyone anywhere underneath them gets promoted to the manager level, that entire leg is considered a manager leg. If I have 4 or 5 managers in that one leg, it still only counts as one manager leg. But as long as you have a manager in one of your legs, and you're doing now 20 SV, and you're generating 100 SV per week, you will be promoted to 1-star manager. And the way we designed this was to make the PIN levels achievable. They're not very far apart. Sometimes it can get a little discouraging if that apple's a little bit too far away. We want to keep it right there within reach so that it's not a big leap, one PIN to the next. And every time you hit a new PIN level, we're going to reward you not only by putting your name on the website and a couple other things that we won't go into too much detail here. We've got to have a few surprises. But you'll also get paid for that. And that's another bonus that I'll talk about in a minute. And as you work your way up, you pick up additional bonuses as you accumulate more manager legs and generate more sales volume. You can get promoted up to the executive level. This is your midterm goal. We have a training program called Execute to Executive that's designed to get you there in 90 days. Now, why is the executive level so important? Well, it's because of one of the bonuses I'm going to be sharing in minutes, called our U Assurance bonus. Because, folks, we all have bills. We all have car payments and house payments and things that we need to have an idea about how much money we're going to make. Our goal here is to reach the executive level where the bonus assurance kicks in. And what that means is every 4 weeks, the company will go back and look at, well, actually every week, we'll go back 4 weeks and add up your bonus checks for the last 4 weeks. If for some reason those totals come to less than $500, we will make up the difference. And we will give you that assurance that you're going to make at least $500 a week. That's a really comforting thought, folks. In a very uncertain economy, knowing that you've got $500 coming in every month is just a really nice feeling. So this is a midterm goal. We think you can get there in 90 days. Will some people get there faster? Of course. Will some people get there slower? Of course. But even if it takes a little longer, if you're generating $500 a month from a part-time business, that's incredible income. That would save most people from the poor farm, from bankruptcy. We want you to get there, and we're going to do everything we can do to help you. Now, as you accumulate executive legs, then you start moving up into the star executive levels. There are more bonuses that kick in at the executive level. We'll talk about those fairly soon. And then, of course, the directors is when you have 7 executive legs, and this is when things really get fun. The U Assurance bonus goes up to $2,000 a month, and we're going to throw in a car. And we'll talk about that in a minute. And it goes on even up from there. Presidential, the U Assurance bonus goes up to $10,000 a month, and we give even a nicer car. So there's a lot of things that kick in at these levels. I'm not going to focus in on a lot of this detail right now because I really want to focus on the short term. As you start achieving these levels, we will have more advanced. When you reach executive, we'll have a training that says, okay, how do you go to director once you're an executive? When you have reached director, we're going to have programs that say, how do you go president? We don't have all these things in place yet, but they're all on the drawing board. They're all things that we're working on, planning for. Hopefully, you guys will get there before we even have the training ready. That's what we want to see. And then, of course, chairman is for everybody on this call, because with 2.3 billion people out there to talk to, everyone on this call can go chairman. Trust me. All right, the UPIN bonus. Every time you achieve one of those levels that I just spoke about, you're going to get a check. Always nice to get paid. It's nice to get your name in an email, see it moving across the screen, but it's also nice to, so we're going to do both. And as you can see, the higher the PIN level, the more you're going to be paid. To qualify for these, you have to achieve that PIN level for 2 consecutive weeks, or you have to surpass that PIN level. So for instance, let's say I'm an executive and I've received my 250, and the next week I jump all the way to 2-star executive. Say I skip this one completely. Since I surpassed that level, I would get that $300 for that week. Then if I reach at 2-star executive again for the next week, then I'll get another $350. This is really cool. Folks, particularly at the beginning, we're going to see, and we have seen already, people jumping multiple PIN levels in 1 week. These early PIN levels are a little bit easier to achieve, and people are going to break through them quickly. It also cements people in when they taste success. Folks, when people get into a business and they see themselves earning money, they get excited. Carrot is just a little bit out of reach, but it's not so far that they're going to give up on it. And when they do, we're going to when you get to the presidential levels, you have to do it for 4 consecutive weeks, but other than that, it's all the same. And of course, our top UPIN bonus is the $1 million prize that we all want to get our name on. And I know I can speak for John Astor. We are very excited to write that first check, and a whole bunch of really nice checks now and then. All right, the U-Team bonus is fairly straightforward. This is a Unilevel bonus for those of you that are familiar with the industry. All that really means is that every person you enroll into your organization, every advisor that you enroll into your organization is going to go on your first level, if you will. And when they enroll someone, that goes on your level, and your third level, and your fourth, and your fifth, all the way down. We pay down 7 levels. And you can see here the percentages. So everyone on your first level in this circle here is going to get, you're going to make 4% of their sales volume. Everyone on your second circle, you're going to get 4%. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, why did we knock it down here at 2 to 2 on your circle 3? Well, because there's not as many people here. There's more people out here. So we want to give you the bigger percentage where you have more people so you make more money. That's the name of the game. But it's a very simple compensation plan. Now, one of the things you want to note is right down here. A little bit of fine print, but this is important. Remember I had said on that very first page that if you generate 5 PSV, you only qualify for 50% of these numbers. So instead of getting, you're going to get 2%. Again, now you can see why it's important to get people to concentrate to come in at the UPro level if at all possible, because they make more money. If they come in at the $59 level, the $35 product package generates 20 PSV, they get 75%. So instead of 4% here, they'd get 3%. And of course, at the full package, you get 100% and you get 4%. So just by coming in at a UPro level, you double your U-Team bonus. That's pretty impressive. Double your bonus and you can control it all yourself. You don't have to rely on anyone else to do that. All right, we spoke a little bit about the U-Life Assurance Bonus. This allows you to assure yourself between $500 and $10,000 a month, depending on your PIN level. It kicks in at the executive level. This is your midterm goal. Your short-term goal is manager, 4 to freedom. That's what you want to do first. Midterm goal is executive, get that $500 assurance bonus. It goes up to $2,000 when you get to the director level and $10,000 at the presidential level. That's a pretty nice income, folks. You can lead a pretty nice life with that. Now, in addition, when you're living the life of luxury, you don't want to do it in an old beat-up car. So when you hit the director level, we're going to throw in a $500 per month car bonus. You want a new Lexus, you want a new Cadillac. There's a lot of nice cars that you can buy for $500. When you hit the presidential level, we're going to pump up the volume a little bit more. That's when we kick in our exotic car bonus. We pay $2,500 a month for the car of your choice, folks. I can tell you, you can drive a pretty nice car for $2,500 a month. You want a Ferrari, you want a Lamborghini, you want a Bentley, you name it. RV, whatever you want. You've earned it, go out and get it. You don't have to have a Unittus side of it, but I think it looks really pretty myself. All right, let's move on to our next one here. Now, again, I'm not going to go into too much detail here. The U-Direct allows you to start picking up matching bonuses on all of your personally enrolled people. This kicks in at the executive level. You're going to make 10% of all their use, and for every star that you add, you're going to pick up another 2%. So, 10%, 12%, 14, 16, 18. When you get to the director level, it goes up to 25%. So for every person that you enroll in the business, you're going to get 25% of their units each and every week. This is when you're starting to talk about long-term residual walk-away income, is when you get here. But we didn't stop there because we wanted you to be able to not have one matching bonus, but 2. Now, this is pretty unusual. You're not going to see too many comp plans out there that have 2 matching bonuses, but we decided to do it. Because when you get to the direct level, you're going to kick in the UGen matching bonus. This is a generational matching bonus. It's a little bit much for right now. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail, But so suffice it to say, there is some huge money available at this level. You're going to get paid matching on all the people in your downline, not just the people that you personally enrolled, but all the way down up to 7 generations of directors. Now, some of you might be saying, well, I'm not really what that means. Don't worry about this for right now. We want you to concentrate on the short term, but just know that it's out. When you start getting to these levels, we'll have more training on it. We'll show you exactly how it works, but get excited about it because there's short-term money in this business and there's huge money on the back end. And I think probably huge money sounds probably pretty good to people. And then, of course, our U World bonus, this kicks in at the presidential level where we take a percentage of the worldwide sales, we break it out across the top pin levels, and we pay that out every quarter, and we intend to write some really enormous checks here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back over, and actually I can take care. If you guys want to throw a question out, please don't everybody hit me exactly at once, but I'll answer some questions here. Anything that wasn't quite clear or you didn't quite understand, I'll be more than happy to do what I can to answer those questions for you. All right, will we get a real pin or a virtual pin? That's a great question. There will be a real pin at every significant pin level. In other words, at the executive level, at the director level, the presidential, and then all the pins above that. All the star levels in the middle, there's not a physical pin. There's also going to be a uniter pin that everybody's going to be able to get. We'll go into that as we go forward, but everybody will be eligible to get one. But as you hit the significant pin levels, then you'll actually get a pin in the mail. We'll also set up the, I'm not a pin in the mail, I'm sorry. I'm not sure exactly how that's all working yet. Don't take me on that one. I've been kind of heads down the last couple of days. I don't have my thoughts all with me here. But each of those significant pin levels, there will be a pin, and you will also be recognized on the site with your pin next to your name on your profile. The site as it is now is not complete, yes. Absolutely. If you've heard John talking over the last couple of days, folks, we are just 48 hours old. Okay, I mean, we could have taken 2 years to build this platform out. There's a lot of functionality that we have planned. John and I, when we were laying this out down in Sarasota, Florida, we built out kind of a straw man for a 2-year action plan. There are an enormous amount of features that we're going to be pumping through this system. The more and more that come on, the more valuable the program gets. But the people that are in now, what an enormous advantage you have. To think about where you'd be 5 years from now. People are going to say, well, I wish I had heard about Unitus in the first week that it started. You're here. We've got a lot of functionality, a lot of stuff that the platform does. It's really rich just as it is, but trust me, there's a lot more coming. Okay. Question, I was not aware that we could not get to UPro if we came in. Right now, there is no way to get to the UPro level. We're talking about that, but right now there is no way to do that. And we're actually going to make that a little bit more clear on that opening site. We're talking. Let us see what we might be able to do. No guarantees, but we're going to try. Anybody else have a question they want to throw out while I get a drink of water? Oh, okay. Do you retain levels? Good question. You will be recognized at the highest level that you have ever achieved. So if you reach the 3-star director level, and then for some reason you go on vacation or your business sputters a little bit and you go back down to regular director, you will still be recognized at that higher level. Your pay, though, will be dictated by the level that you actually are. We want to be fair to everyone. And for the people that are out there working and building and staying active, we think they should be rewarded. So you will be recognized, your pin level will stay there, you'll be recognized at all the conventions and all that, but your pay will go down to your true pay level. I am trying not to faint. This is so good. Well, thank you, Janice. And you're in Phoenix. I'm just in Vegas, so we're not practically next door neighbors. Need a good pitch to turn my free guy over beyond making the journey to get initially signed on and pay for it. Yeah, show him the site. Get him excited about it. Go out and show it to him. Show him what some of the basics of the 4 to Freedom bonus. Folks, I'm telling you, if you focus on the 4 to Freedom, the rest of this stuff is all academic, because all the rest of this will take care of itself. It's all you need. Facebook friends, yeah. Justine, you're exactly right. I remember I told my sister about this the other day, and she says, you know, I have 700 friends on Facebook. I could blast this out to all of them. Yeah, absolutely. Now, if you do not know, you can put your public profile out there for the world to see. Some people I know don't know this yet. If you have put your profile in English, go to this website, www.unicom/en Edward Nancy / and then your web ID. And you will see what the world can see, because you can post your Unittus profile right to your Facebook account, right to your Twitter account. You can get everyone there looking at it. You can have prospects coming and saying, well, how did you get that profile? Hey, or I can show you how to really make some money with it. Again, there's only 2 options, folks. Either you want to get started fast and start making money right away, or you want to get in for free. That's the only 2 options. Had a person upgrade and now they don't show in my downline at all. Okay, one thing you want to check. You want to make sure that people are not on your Uniter report. We've had a lot of people come in and say that somebody disappeared off my downline. And they didn't disappear from your downline, but they switched their advisor status. Now, they may not exactly understand what they're doing. When people sign up and their advisor status is turned on, that's great. They can go out and share the business with people. They can get paid bonuses and commissions and all that. But they have the ability, if they want, to go turn their advisor status off. When they do that, they will not show up on your advisor report anymore. Go run your Uniter report. And 9 times out of 10, that's where they are. And you may want to just have a little chat with them and tell them what the repercussions of that are, because once they're no longer an advisor, they can't get paid to share the business. So they may not completely understand what they did, and people have done it by accident. Okay, once I reach 4 people, what is my level? Does that count 5? Can I place persons? Okay, can I place people within my downline? Not at this point. That's something that we're looking at. At some point in the future, we may let you push people down into your downline if you choose to do that. For right now, we want to keep it simple. So everyone that you enroll goes right on your front line, and you go from there. So at this point, not yet. No. Once you reach 4 people, your level would be manager. Be your level at that point. Does that count as 5 SV? It would count as 5 SV if one of them was not an advisor. Otherwise, you would have to generate the 5 SV on your own. They were free and upgraded to the $10. Okay, then that counts towards $5 for you if they do that. How do you turn advisor back on? Excellent question. Go up to the My Account tab and go to Advisor Status. And there's a choice there for Uniter or Advisor. Have them pick Advisor, and that will set their status back on. Good question, Susan. What's the SV for each package? Okay, it is listed on there. It's not as clear as it probably should be. The $10 package generates 5 SV. The $35 package generates 20 SV. And the $75 package generates 50 SV. Those are the numbers. And you'll notice that the percentage goes up with each package. At $10 package, At the $75 package, it's 66.6%. So the percentage goes up at the higher levels. Do you drip on all free members? Yes, we will be sending things out to everybody to remind them of what they're missing out on and all the cool things that are happening. Yes. I have qualified a 149 referral, but still can't sign up for the debit card. Right, send that one into the office. I can't answer that one here. I'm not sure. Yes, Gail, you're correct. That is exactly right. That is the URL. Unittus.com/en/your web ID. That would be the public look at your profile. Paste it on Facebook. Paste it on everything out there. Get people looking at it. When they ask you how you did it, now you got somebody to talk to. All right, Kevin, just posted to Facebook. You're the man. Looks great. We need info in the beginning. Yes, we are working to get a little bit more of this info out there up front. We're going to be updating some of these pages. We've already talked about it today. Again, folks, like I said, we're only 48 hours old. We're doing our best. There's only 24 hours in the day, and our IT staff and our office support team is really stretched. This is the first time any of you have heard my voice this week because I've been buried behind the scenes while John's been out sharing with people. But we are trying very, very hard to catch up and to get things fixed as we go. But you give us a little bit of time, be a little bit patient with us, and we're going to have a world-class opportunity here, and all of us are going to be able to take advantage of it for years to come. Yeah, as John said, for anything that you need, go to the company support. The tab has all of the email addresses that you want to send to. Please try to find the one that is appropriate. We move those emails around in the office, and if you have a billing question, something about your credit card, something like that, send that to billing, advisor support, Uniter support. There's a number of different emails on there. Help us help you by trying to get your question bucket. We'll get it answered as quickly as we can. Oh, I can show you that. That's right. Here you go. About us, down to contact us. Thank you, John. Here are the contact email addresses. Please just get them. Again, to get here, I went to About Us, down to Contact Us. And that's where this page comes from. And everything is available right on the site there. Sorry, one question. The web ID is ID you were sent. The person that you enrolled under has a web ID, but you also have your own. There's another thing that you want to do right away. As soon as you get signed up and you get put into your back office, you want to go to the U Business Center, to the web ID, and set your web ID, and then start giving it out to people. What are the key benefits of Unittus other than pay plan? Oh boy, you need to get on some of the other webinars and look and see what John's been showing people and all the search and all the capabilities. This is a phenomenal package, folks. It does an enormous amount of stuff. Well, on first glance, you go into it, we're putting some videos together and some training things together to help you understand what you have at your fingertips. For right now, get excited. Go out and get people in. That's the key. Even if they get in for free, let them go around there and start playing with it. Enter their profile. Start getting excited about it. Are we allowed to change the web ID? Absolutely. You can change your web ID anytime you want. As long as it's unique and nobody else already has it, you can change it. All right, I'm going to take a few more questions here, folks, and we'll be signing off. But throw anything else out here, and I'll try to see if I can answer for you. You're welcome, Tim. Oh, okay. When's the page going to be ready to entice social networkers who do not do marketing? When, I don't know exactly. Again, we're 48 hours old. Okay, I just want to keep reminding everyone of that. We don't have all this stuff in place yet. We also need to get some profiles in there. So the faster we go out and share this with people that we know, like I said, my sister has 700 friends in Facebook. Well, she's blasting this out to everybody. A lot of people, the average person, I forget what the statistic is, I think about it has 130 friends. already in their circle. Blast this out. If you blast it out to 100 people and they blast it out to 100 people and they blast it out to 100 people, we're going to cover that 2.3 billion in a hurry, and you want to do it before somebody else does, because somebody else is out there doing it right now, and they know the same people you know. So you don't want to wait. You don't have to understand everything about the program to go out and build it, folks. You don't need to understand every nuance of the comp plan. Just get excited. Go in and do some searches and look at the cool stuff. Just after this short period of time, how much information is actually in there? It's incredible, from people all over the world to get excited about. Go out and share the excitement. Share the dream for what we can do. Skip, you're the man. Posted in 2 Facebook rooms. I want to see this thing all over Facebook tomorrow, guys. There's no excuse. All over Twitter. No excuse. Please explain sales volume again. Okay. Every product package has a sales volume associated with it. The $10 package is 5 SV. The $35 package is 20 SV. The $50 package is 50 SV. The SV, the sales volume, is actually what your bonuses are generated off of. So ultimately your goal is to generate SV, because that's what you get paid from. All right, time for a couple more, and we'll call. We started about 4 minutes after 6, so we'll give you another 2 minutes to throw a couple more questions if you have them, while I grab one more little drink of water. All right, well, let me just close by just reminding you of a couple different things, folks. You want to keep this business simple. This is not a complicated business. Is Facebook complicated? Is Twitter complicated? No. People go in and they get excited when they can go in and post their profile, get their pictures up, start doing some searches, start communicating, start U-tapping, start chatting back and forth inside the platform. We've got some great tools. We've got an incredible compensation plan, folks. This thing was months and months in the design process and trying to figure out how we could do it to reward people for getting out there and getting busy. Folks, I said at the beginning of this call, one of my favorite expressions is get temporarily busy so you can be lazy. Folks, you need to focus on what's going to pay you money. Paying you money only happens when you're talking to people who are not in the business. Get out there and start sharing it. Blow this thing out. We got a lot of people on this call tonight, and everybody's posting it on their Facebook. Everybody's posting it on their Twitter. You need to get in there and do that. You want to get out there and share it with as many people as you can, as fast as you can, because other people know the people you know, and you don't want those people in someone else's downline. You want them in yours. And even if they get in for free, they're still in your downline. Then you can start working with them and show them the benefits of the product and get them to upgrade. See, folks, once they're in, they're in. Even if all you can do is get them in for free, get them in. Because now they're locked in. They're set. Now all you have to do is let the platform, let the website do the work for you. Get them on some calls. Let them hear from some of the leaders that we're doing. There's meetings going on all over the place every day. We do sponsored ones where John gets on there, and sometimes I get on here, and we'll talk about the comp plan. We'll talk about the products. All this stuff is just, it's tailor-made to build something incredible, and it can all be yours. Folks, I hope you get excited. I really do. Don't wait. Go out tonight. Start sending out emails. Start sending out copies of your profile. Go through your email list. Send everybody you know a link to your profile. Let them go see it. Say, call me back and tell them, call me back and tell me what you liked. Oh yeah, you can do this for free. Oh, you want to get started faster? You want to start making some money right away? Great, let me show you some options. That's all you got to do, folks. You don't have to know any more than that. Keep it simple, and your business will explode. Folks, I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to shaking your hand when you walk across the stage at some incredible places around the world. Folks, we have plans that you just cannot imagine. We're really excited about the future, and we want you to be a part of it. Folks, go out and build your dream. God bless you guys. We'll talk to you real soon. Good night.